I wanted to talk today about how does our brain and body determine what causes us stress. So there are two things that our brain does for us. It's called primary and secondary appraisal. So appraisal by definition means the assessment of someone or something. Simple enough. So how does the brain and body decide what causes us stress? Well, it's a primary and secondary appraisal. So what happens is, let's start with two scenarios. So our early ancestors clearly dealt with a lot more stressors to their general life than we do today. So it's 10,000 BC. Chad and Chet, they're walking through the frozen tundra. From afar, they see a large cat with huge fangs glaring at them. Chad and Chet have never seen this animal before, and Chad decides, you know what, I'm gonna go up and try to pet it. Chad gets ripped to pieces. Chet visibly sees this and is terrified, mentally, physically. His brain is freaking out, his body is shaking, he's sweating, palms are sweaty, stomach is clenched up, and he runs. Somehow he manages to escape, probably because the tiger was having a good meal on Chad, excuse me. So anyways, Chet manages to escape. Now he knows that is dangerous. That tiger, that creature is dangerous. Avoid that. So that memory now creates that primary appraisal for next time. So I see that, I know from my past experience, that is not a good thing to go to. Avoid that animal at all costs. So, new scenario, more modern. Let's say Chelsea and Krissa, they're going to the club, all right? Now they're picking out their best outfits, and Krissa decides, you know what, I'm gonna change up my hairstyle and I'm gonna change up my makeup tonight and try something new. They're going out to have a great night. They get to the club, expecting to have a great time. All of a sudden, they notice a lot of people are pointing and staring, and even some were laughing. And they come to realize it's because of Krissa's hairstyle and her makeup. So now, Krissa feels immense embarrassment. So that's their appraisal. That's her memory now. It's etched into her mind. Now, what does that embarrassment cause, right? It probably causes some stomach queasiness, hands to sweat, get a little shaky maybe. So that's your physiological response. Same way that Chet had the physiological response to run away. He was sweating, freaking out, muscles were very tense, ran away. Same thing happened to Krissa. Obviously, now it's the same response, just on a lower level in scenario-wise, right? Obviously, Krissa's not gonna die from experiencing that embarrassment at the club, but it's the same effect. So, that being said, what does that do? It creates new memories for you, right? And the next time a scenario like that happens, or a scenario like that could potentially happen, they now know this is not a good thing to do, right? So that's where your secondary appraisal comes in. So the secondary appraisal is, if I were to go through this situation again, could I handle it, right? What would I do? Chet, he now knows, get the heck out of there. He knows that. I'm out. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to stay and fight, and can I handle that? Well, probably not. I'm probably gonna die. So there it is. Now with Krissa, same thing. Krissa and Chelsea, same thing. Chelsea now knows, well, I just saw what happened to Krissa. I'm not going to do that same style because I know what's going to happen to me. People are going to point, they're going to laugh, they're going to stare, right? So that appraisal creates that primary appraisal creates that memory, right? So the secondary appraisal goes, can I handle this again? If I were to go through this situation again, can I handle it? Now, most of the time you think, well, why would they even put themselves in these situations? Well, you never know. Life happens, right? So the way you deal with this is, do I have enough coping resources to deal with the situation? If I do have enough coping resources, if I have enough support system, right? If I have locus of control, which means do I feel that I have control of my environment, that I am the one who's making the choices, that I can fix any scenario that's going on, right? Those are two things that really, really help with secondary appraisal and dealing with them in a proper way. So yes, if the answer is yes, I can handle this situation. If I were to wear this style again, if I were to wear that style of makeup and hairstyle and people were to laugh at me, do I really care? No? Then good, do it again. Now, if the answer is no, I can't handle this, then that's where the issue arises, right? So what do you have to do? You have to create new coping resources to help you in the future. So when you think about that, what does that mean? That means that you can change how you react to certain scenarios, what causes you stress, right? Their stress responses was the sweating, the shaking, the stomach queasiness, the muscle tension, the fear, the embarrassment. So how do you change that, right? You have to change your response, okay? So you have to be able to be very aware of what causes you stress. right? So that way you can know for future reference off your secondary appraisal, can I deal with this? And if I can't deal with this, I need to actively search for the coping resources to be able to deal with it. Does that make sense? I hope so. If it doesn't, call me, text me, message me. I'll be happy to go through it with you.